breaking news coming in now. Randeep Surjewala has tweeted that they invited Prashant Kishor to join the party as a part of the group with defined responsibility, but Prashant Kishor has declined. We go across to Sunil for more on this. Sunil, what can you tell us about this? There was much speculation about Prashant Kishor joining the Congress's empowered group, but after this tweet, what more can you tell us?
Well, as we reported yesterday that Prashant Kishor was in all likelihood to be part of the Empowered Action Group, and this was attributing it to top Congress sources. Today, just now, he was invited to join the party as part of the group with defined responsibility. He has declined. It is in that context that the Congress party, on behalf of the Congress President, Mr. Randeep Surjewala, has thanked him for his efforts and suggestions that he has given to the party. So clearly, what was something that was very keen within the party for him to play a critical role in the run-up to the 2024 elections, with Prashant Kishor being what would be an election strategist, has now come to a naught. He has officially declined that offer that the Congress President gave, and he will not be part of the Congress or be part of the entire exercise with a defined responsibility in that Empowered Action Group.
Right, Sunil. So, does this completely rule out Prashant Kishor's joining the Congress in any capacity, or does this mean that he's only declined to be a part of this empowered group?
Well, you never say never. In this case, it is a complete for both the party as well as the Empowered Action Group. But it is definitely something that the Congress party, as I put it out yesterday, there were huge amount of deliberations within the party about whether there should be checks and balances systems. It was finally decided that they wouldn't be able to succeed if he wasn't allowed a free hand. That's exactly what he wanted, and it was finally left to the Congress President to decide. The Congress President did have a word with him, invited him to join the party and be part of the Empowered Action Group, but he definitely has other things in mind. He would definitely have wanted his own setup, his own free setup, to be able to take steps which has not been accepted by the 137-year-old Congress party.
Sunil, this is Ankita from the Delhi studio. The big question at this point, of course, it's taken several weeks to reach this point. What really do we know about what appears to have been the sticking point? Because this has come after presentations, after the Congress had indicated that at least a few of those suggestions were going to be taken on board. Are we getting any more clarity on just what seems to have been the deal breaker?
Well, as I explained to you, it is not weeks, it's been over a year. Prashant Kishor has been in this exercise. There was a renewed effort recently, around 10 days ago. And it's in that context that Prashant Kishor, if you have been seeing what we have been reporting, very, very categorically wanting to be given a free hand to have his own setup. There were differences of opinion within that committee, led by Jairam Ramesh and P. Chidambaram, Mukul Vasnik, as well as Digvijay Singh, who were quite clear that he should not be given a separate setup. There was, of course, those who were fence-sitters like A.K. Anthony, K.C. Venugopal, who spoke both ways, and then, of course, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as well as Ambika Soni, who were very, very keen that one way or the other, Prashant Kishor should be given a chance to help the Congress party electorally. But ultimately, the fact of the matter is that Prashant Kishor has declined. It's completely for both joining the Congress party as well as being a part of the Empowered Action Group. And it's in this backdrop we'll now have to wait and see how things unfold, because despite the many objections from the committee that I talked about, there was a sense of renewed hope, vigor within the party, because they were planning to give a new face for the Congress. This is definitely a big setback, because the Congress party has been dependent on old war horses like Jairam Ramesh and others who have been part of the war group, not from today, from 1998, 99. Even though they have met with some success it was definitely not enough to form a government like how the BJP-led NDA has been able to do so. So it's in that backdrop, this is definitely a big setback of Prashant Kishor declining the offer.